welcome back to Bacon at Bernie's. So today I will be making my Devil's Food chocolate cake recipe, which consists of coffee. So the coffee I will be using is one here local in Dallas. It's Fire Grounds Coffee Company. This company was founded by one of my friends, Kyle. He and his buddies decided to start roasting coffee for their local first responders. So since I have a friend in the biz, I'd like to support them. So I will be using what is their Rescue Roast, which I like their labels for their coffees. Rescue Roast is a EMT ambulance. We have Bubba Brew Fireman. We have Back the Blue, here DPD, Dallas Police Department. And then Bury Up Black, it's a flame. I'm not sure which one that represents, but they're all delicious. So the one I'll be using once again is the Rescue Roast. So here in this bowl, it's a large batch, so it won't fit in my KitchenAid. So I will be using this large bowl. I have all my dry ingredients. I will put the recipe in the description box below. But just so you know, it has 3 pounds, 12 ounces of sugar, 2 pounds of flour, AP flour, 1 pound of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons salt, 4 teaspoons baking powder, 8 tablespoons baking soda. In this bowl, I have 8 eggs, 8 egg yolks, 4 cups of buttermilk, and with the eggs I have 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And then here in the wall I have my coffee, which I will be using 4 cups. So I'm just going to give my dry ingredients a quick little mix so everything's nice and incorporated equally. There we go. Did I mention I'm making a birthday cake for my brother? So my brother, I am one of 6. My brother Victor is the one directly 1 year older than I am. And his favorite flavor is chocolate, so hence why I'm making chocolate. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my egg yolks, my egg yolks, regular eggs, and vanilla. Now make sure you have it at a low speed when you're incorporating a wet ingredient, or vice versa when you're adding dry ingredients. You don't want it to go everywhere. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and start adding my buttermilk. Alright, so now I'm going to add my melted butter, which I have 8 ounces, so half a pound, or 2 sticks. Should get easier to mix with all the wet going in, thins out the batter. Alright, so here so we have 1 cup, 2, 3, 4, looks like I do not have enough, so we make some more. Delicious. Love the smell of coffee. Alright, so while that's brewing, I'm just gonna go ahead and add what I did manage to get, and then we'll just add the last cup. last cup. So I will be baking these cakes in half sheet pans. That way they bake quick and evenly. And even though it's a little bit more work, but I will be cutting rounds out of the sheets. Spray these. So I like to use the silk pad. If you don't have parchment paper, you can use this, or if you don't have the silk pad, you can use parchment paper. But you still want to give it a nice little spray so it releases easily. So, just going to pour this on here. So there's one. So this one that's going to be extra thin, I'll just freeze it and make some pedophores, and that can be another video. Alright, so we're going to pop these in the oven at 300 for 6 to 8 minutes, and then we're going to rotate it and bake for another 6 to 8 or until done. So I went ahead and took out the first 2 trays, put in the other 2, and while those are baking, I'm going to go ahead and start our frosting. So in this mixing bowl, I have 1,000 grams of butter, room temperature. I have 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk, and then I'm also gonna mix in 1 cup of melted chocolate. So I'm gonna start beating our butter to maybe about 2 minutes, just so we can incorporate some air into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my chocolate into a microwave safe bowl and nuke it till it gets nice and melted. Alright, so I have the chocolate nice and melted. Gonna let that cool a little bit. So while that's cooling, I'm gonna go ahead and add our 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. So adding sweetened condensed milk to the butter, it guarantees that there's going to be no lumps, which is something that happens when you add powdered sugar. So this is a new recipe to me, and we'll see how it goes. So this I'm going to beat for approximately 2 minutes. Chocolate is ready to go. gonna go ahead and pour this in here. Let me see, give y'all a better angle. They say in the restaurants, the profit is in the corners. So make sure you get as much as you can out of there. Ooh-wee, looking good. Just gotta make sure we get all the bottom and side scraped so we don't get no chunks of blonde. We want nice and brown. Let's give that another go.